As far as tariffs are concerned, we only intervene where there are monopolistic practices, and whereby a service is considered a monopoly, like in the case of interconnection pricing, which is a monopoly service, because if you leave it to the operators, they'll just set prices that are way above cost. So we have intervened as a regulator in the past. We've done studies and we've determined the true cost of interconnection, which has ensured that consumers can call across networks.
Universal service and access to ICTs are important policy goals of the organization, which has worked closely with the operators to guarantee continuous and adequate access for the greater percentage of the population. The regulatory authority has sought to apply standard recommendations made by the International Telecommunications Union on universal services, among them emergency call numbers. PURA undertook the necessary organizational arrangements of the emergency systems in order to ensure that calls are adequately handled and answered. The Public Utilities Regulatory Authority endeavors to live by its duty to support the provision and widespread use of communication services by instituting a highly responsive consumer services approach.
At the moment, we're trying to procure some equipment in terms of which will enable us to monitor quality of service more objectively and better. And when we get that equipment sometime next year, and if we're targeting the first part of next year to get this equipment in place so that we'll be able to monitor the quality of service in the telecom sector more objectively.
In the drive to create an effective information society, operators in telecoms and ICT move in parallel with those in broadcasting. The Gambia's media landscape features a prominent public broadcasting sector comprising television and radio.
GRTS, that one also the government has really, through the leadership of the President, Professor Dr. Alhaji Ejiji Jammeh, we've just gone satellite in May of this year. And then that one also puts Gambia on the global communication, broadcasting systems like all other broadcasting companies. Now, the Gambia could be viewed almost, it's on a global beam, and then most places can see GRTS on satellite. In the same vein also, there is work going on to improve, to ensure that there is a nationwide coverage. All the areas that were not having maybe GRTS coverage will eventually have coverage when this project is completed, because most of the transmitters have been ordered and then the work is in progress to ensure that it is replaced.
The television component of the Gambia Radio and Television Services, GRTS, has recently been on the international spotlight after it joined the satellite broadcasting system.
Currently we are on C-band, and we have two main bandwidths for satellite coverage. Using the C-band covering the whole world, but then in other countries like Europe and America, they're using a KU band, and measures are in place so that we can also be in KU band, so that viewers in Europe and America can also get GRTS signals.
The national television now beams signals to every corner of the globe, taking the country to the world. A satellite project built on a robust technical platform with the most modern digital equipment in the international broadcast market. A group of foreign technical experts call the Gambia's television studio the best in West Africa.
Human resource development is also something that is ongoing to ensure that the state-of-the-art equipment we have is being used to the optimum level. As the President always says, he wants the best, and when he goes in, he goes for the best. So when we have the best also, now it is the responsibility of the staff to ensure that also they optimize the usage of those very sophisticated equipment.
So the second phase is to have this terrestrial coverage these antennas, where when you have an antenna, TV antenna, you'll be able to get us when the project is ready. So we install a new transmission site in Kudang, and the existing ones in Basse, Bansang, Mansa Konko, and Abuko here, and even Kanilai will be upgraded so that you have a terrestrial coverage throughout the country. So if you can't afford a satellite dish, you can as well use your antenna to get GRTS signals.
West Africa's best studio is transmitting quality programs to its local and international viewers. GRTS programs are constructed to satisfy the channel's diverse audience. Content on culture, society, education, the economy, health, and agriculture constitute an important segment of programming. Highly popular shows narrowed around gender, youth, children, and entertainment present wider generic choice for the broad spectrum of viewers. The National Broadcaster's flagship has been its news and current affairs programs, which cover an extensive dimension of issues and events, from government programs and policies to development undertakings and human interest stories.
Good evening from Banjul and welcome to the news. In our main story,
daily happenings around the world are monitored and captured by the Gambia's national broadcaster, which has developed a new strategy to actively cover developments in the West Africa sub-region. Sports is of significant interest to the Gambian populace and to the GRTS management. The channel has supported and followed through the success of the country's football, now gaining worldwide acclaim.
The radio, if you know the history of Radio Gambia, as it was called then, starting with 3 hours of air broadcast time, and now we are talking about 17, 18